Hi, I'm Cheryl Pillina-Reeves, Founding Director of Archimake. I'm a fully qualified architect and Director of PR Architects. I've been in architecture for a long time and I've spent 12 years being a senior lecturer teaching in architecture school. After those 12 years, I realised that there's a big need for architecture to be taught in schools because children would really value the opportunity to learn a little bit about what we teach in architecture school before they get to university. And the skills that we learn in architecture school are so valuable for many, many areas and many, many disciplines, from problem solving to thinking laterally to being able to communicate through drawing and verbal presentations, just being able to think with your hands and put together ideas, and having confidence in what you conjure up in your mind. Using my knowledge and experience from architecture school teaching, I put together a wonderful program of architecture for children. And thanks to a network of professionals in the industry, I have been lucky enough to put together a team of professionals who can help with delivering that programme to children in schools in London and across the UK. We're really excited about what we're doing with children in schools now, and the children seem to be really enjoying it as well. If you have any interest in having Archimake at your school, please do contact us using the email address below. Or if you'd like to be involved with being an Archimake workshop leader or an assistant, then please also contact us, because we are certainly needing more hands-on help with regards to the number of workshops which we're being asked to deliver. We would like to offer this to as many children as possible. So here's a little bit about what we've been doing, and please get in touch if you'd like to be involved. Thank you.
Hi everybody, my name's Cheryl Pillina-Reeves. I'm the workshop leader of Archimake for a few of the workshops we're delivering this term, and I'm looking forward to showing you what we've been doing with our groups. This term we started with a drawing exercise of the plan. Here is the presentations of the outcome of that plan workshop, where they were actually showing their drawings of their own bedrooms. And we're really excited about the actual outcome of these workshops, because they all really achieved a fantastic level of engagement with the task. So here we can see a really interesting shaped room. It was quite a challenge to draw. It was not at all, straight or rectangular. So the child really engaged with that well. Obviously, this is one of our older children who's 10. Has a really interesting door swing on his wardrobe where you can actually open it completely 180 degrees. And, some nice kind of details of the pencil and the reading lamp. This doesn't actually show the thickness. The thickness of the wall is kind of shown in a way there, and you've got the window as well, which is great. Ivan, he was a very interesting student in that he was struggling a little bit with the plan, and then he found that the chair was showing legs and he couldn't figure out how to draw the chair in plan. We talked it over, and when I returned to him towards the end of the class, he actually had drawn a second drawing, which was amazing. It looks like a little axo. So I was really impressed with that. So we really have some great talented drawers in the group. Here we have another room. Obviously, you've got the thickness of the wall there, which is lovely. Then we have some which had time to do colouring, which is great. So we had some material kind of engagement there with the rendering. Here we have Charlie trying to show the floor colouring, the wooden flooring. I was encouraging them to use direction, but maybe that will come later. But you've got the extra bathroom here as well, which is really nice that they're trying to put everything in. This is Miles's plan. He's managed to show the walls very clearly in this lovely dark line, and achieved the clear differentiation between the wall and the window, which is great. And here we've got Ellie's drawing. She's a new to the group, so we've got some really interesting starting off with how to draw the plan here. It does look quite proportional, and we didn't use any tools like people or figures, so this is all just done by guesswork, which was great. And this is Rianne's drawing, and Rianne was putting their walls in quite late, and she started off with the furniture, so that's kind of why we have this disconnection between the door and the wall. But I'm sure that with confidence, she'll start to develop a much better technique. And here's Emma's. We have 2 rooms here, which is great. And you've got an interesting kind of blue colouring for all the water areas, which is very instinctive. She's drawn her pet there as well, and other features like a rug, etc. This is Lilia's. I think this is one of the strongest of the group. She's done not only a good room, although the walls actually aren't really clear, but the rendering is really, quite well defined in this. So I think that's quite an achievement. Also, with even drawing herself in her room. And here's Pia's. Again, she was new to the group. Some children do have trouble with rendering because they have all white rooms. So this child had an all white room, white carpet, white furniture, and she was really struggling with how to put colour in. That's a really kind of interesting way she managed to do it. And here's Ursia's. Ursia is a repeat student who's been with us for a term, and she's managed to include an awful lot, as well as annotating these elements of window and wall, which I thought was great to bring in. So we're really pleased with this group, and that's my outcome. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do next week.